guys, how's it going? How's life? My name is Yavian Johnson and I'm bringing you another video. Okay, so as you can see, I'm in my car and this is going to be another car talk. The first time I talked about adulting, and this time it's still going to be on the adulting aspect because I'm still an adult, unfortunately. But this time I'm going to talk about my job. Now, the title says I hate my job. Now, I've already put in a resignation. I've already actually finished the 2 weeks, and now I'm 1 week without having that job anymore. But basically, I was working in a grocery store and I was just doing a lot of stuff that I wasn't getting paid for, but I was basically doing the stuff for free. And it's just like the pay wasn't adding up. Like, I got 2 raises since I was there. I was there for almost 2 years. But okay, so my phone overheated like a few days ago. That was way on Sunday. Now it's Thursday, and now I'm coming back to finish the story. So long story short, as we went through the first clip, people was using me. It was mainly they was underpaying me but overworking me, and I got tired and started to think about how I was being affected, and not thinking about, oh, okay, well, they finally gave me a raise, I feel bad for leaving. They gave me a raise, but then they cut my hours. The year before, y'all was overworking me, and then y'all had me doing 3 jobs. Now y'all making me do several hours shorter so that I get around the same pay, if not less than what I was making like 2 months prior. And then you guys are giving me 3 more jobs to do. No. And then I'm part-time. I'm not full-time, so I'm not getting any full-time benefits. That was crazy. So my last day that I officially worked was April 30th. Today is May 12th. My last official day was April 30th. I did put in a vacation day for May 1st because that was a Sunday, and I didn't want them to, well, the person who usually schedules me, to try and schedule me on a Sunday, because she absolutely knows that I don't like working on Sundays. I make a point to let people know that Sundays is a day that I don't like to be working. I was just doing virtual Bible class, virtual church, virtual service, but now we're going back to service, so I don't want to come right from church and then now I gotta go service people on the Lord's Day. Absolutely not. First of all, no. So I always tell people that, and she made it to where, like, she told me I had to compromise with her in the very beginning. I was like, okay. She was like, oh, well, Sundays are usually busy and we kind of need everyone that we can get on Sundays. So do you think you could be like 4 o'clock? Like, do you think you could come in at all? And I said, okay, if I do come in, it's going to have to be after 4 o'clock. It can't be anything earlier than that. If you schedule me anything earlier than that, then I'm not coming. Or if I do come, it's not going to be until 4 o'clock. Okay. So I'm trying to save you. All right. It's just like everybody, she doesn't schedule most people throughout the week, but then for some reason she needs to schedule me on a Sunday. It's like, no, you don't need to schedule me on a Sunday. Okay, because I knew like these past couple months this year, I hadn't been working Sundays since early last year. Once they put me back as a checker and not just doing the stocking and then sometimes checking and then sometimes doing Instacart, they put me as mainly a checker again. She started trying to schedule me on Sundays, but the only reason why she started scheduling me on Sundays is because she knew that I didn't like her scheduling me on Sundays, and she was kind of trying to stick it to me, because I guess I made her feel some type of way, which was the last straw for me, which made me want to quit, because of how she treated me after me correcting her on the wrong information that she kept trying to give me. Okay, so that was the last straw of how she treated me. She treated me dirty for a whole month, and then the last day of the month, like literally the next day after I had already decided that no matter what happens, no matter if I don't have another job, by the end of April, I'm leaving. That's it. I'm putting my 2 weeks notice in and I'm chunking all the deuces. Okay. She ended up apologizing. I'm like, oh my God, is this the Lord trying to test me? Trying to make sure, like, okay, you keep saying that you leaving, and this time we're gonna figure out if you for real now. Because I kept on saying, oh, I'm gonna leave, and they would give me a little raise, but it wouldn't be a raise because they would give me another job in order to give me that raise. So instead, I was just getting paid an additional dollar for a whole nother job that should literally be at least 50% more of what I'm already making. I was just like, I'm really doing myself a disservice. So I ended up leaving. It's just, I had it in my mind. I woke up. It was just, I don't know. It was just something in me that said that day. And I ended up texting my mom. I was like, Mom, I just think I want to leave. Like, I think if until I get another job, even if I don't get another job, I want to leave no matter what. And while I'm looking for something else, I'm going to do Instacart in order to make the money, so that of course you wouldn't be like, no matter what, that I wanted to leave. I was telling her that no matter what, I wanted to leave, and she was very understanding of it. Like, she said, I thought that's what you were going to talk about, that you were going to tell me that you wanted to leave, and I'm here for it. And I was just like, oh, okay. I thought she was going to be like, oh, you need to stay until you get another job. But she was like, oh, I've been wanting you to leave. Like, you should have been left. And like, you don't need to tell me that you're going to leave. Like, you should have been gone. So I was like, okay. So that's basically what I've been doing since May 1st. Today is May 12th, and it's been 12 days of me. Well, that's what I've been doing since May 2nd. So it's been 11 days of me doing it. The first week was really trying to figure out when is the best time to do the shopping, because I didn't have access to the best times to shop in my area. So basically, I figured out that if I don't know when to shop, the best times to go out is like around 4:30, like to 8, because that's when people are getting home from their jobs and they want groceries because they don't want to have to go to the grocery store. And then also I had to figure out how much gas am I spending, because if I'm spending $40, which is not a lot for the car that I have, $40, well, it's $3.99 for our gas right now in Houston. Okay, so in the area that I am in Houston right now. Okay, so I need about 10 gallons in my car, so that's about $40. Okay, and that's not bad if it was the 2 weeks, every 2 weeks that I was doing for just driving to and back from work. That was $40 fill up every 2 weeks, right? But now it's $40 probably 2 times a week. That's $80 a week, which is $160 every 2 weeks. Okay, so that's a lot of money that's coming out of my account. In the area that I'm at, it's not paying as much that I want to, and I'm not willing to spend that much in gas right now. Maybe if I was like real life hustling, and I was just like at every single store, I'm picking up every single batch. Oh, $7.40. Oh, oh, they didn't give me no tip. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna do it anyways. Like, if you don't give me a tip, I'm not doing it. I'm like, oh, she didn't give no tip. But she got 33 items, aka 66 units that she want me to shop, and she didn't even have the decency to leave a tip. Absolutely not. I'm not doing it. That's how I am. Like, it has to make sense. Dollars have to make sense for me, okay? I'm not gonna spend $10 worth of gas driving, and then you are only giving me $7.40 worth of service, and that 40 cents is the fuel assistance. I'm like, okay, what 40 cents is this helping me on? Because it's not helping me for fuel. Okay, but yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. I'm not necessarily in love with it. I don't want to do this forever, but this is something this was like a buffer job before I get another job, and that job is going to be a buffer until I get the job that I actually want to be in. I was applying to jobs last week. The second day, once I realized, okay, sometimes this early time is not working. There's not many people actually shopping at this time, and I also had to figure out that I need to actually go to the stores, because they usually send out the items to the people who are closer to the stores. So even though I feel like I'm in the middle of all the stores, they're going to send it to somebody that's closer, like 0.5 miles away, before they send it to me that's 2 miles away from the store. Okay, so that's something I had to figure out, because last year when I was doing it, the way the Instacart was, they would show you everything that was within the area that you said that you were a part of, and even if it's not close to you, it would give it to you. I also did a Home Depot interview yesterday. Today is Thursday, May 12th. So on 11th, yesterday, I did a Home Depot interview for their order fulfillment associate. And that's basically like a curbside shopper, but for Home Depot. And I ended up getting the position, which I have no issue with interviewing. I just need the interview. Like, a lot of times people don't give me the interview. That's the thing. Like, these receptionist jobs that I was applying to, this office clerks, office associates, desk assistants and stuff like that, they weren't giving me an interview. Or they would say, oh, email us to be fast tracked for an interview. Then they would say, oh, okay, we want to know if you're still interested in an interview. And I'm like, oh yeah, absolutely, I'm interested. I'm interested in interviews. Send me the details. Send me the information. They'll never do it. And I'm like, I just need a chance. Because if you gave me a chance, I promise you won't regret it. I promise you. But yeah, that was just basically that. Me quitting, me having to decide that enough was enough, honestly. And that I needed to move around. And even if I'm not necessarily where I want to be at this point in time, because a lot of things have changed. I never thought that back 4 years ago in 2018 when I graduated high school, I never thought in 2022, the year that I'm supposed to graduate college, that I wouldn't be in college and I would be trying to leave a grocery store that's only paying me $11 an hour. I would have all this potential with nowhere to use it. And I would feel trapped. So it was just really trying to get away, trying to figure out that there may still be other jobs that are like this, that I don't feel comfortable staying in the job, or the management is not where it's supposed to be. I'm not feeling as though I'm doing enough. I'm getting enough pay for the amount of work that I'm doing. But I just need to get into the habit of being able to break free, because I felt like I was in captivity. Like, I was like, oh my goodness, is this what my ancestors fought for? I don't think so. For me to still be in 2022 trying to break free, I don't think so. But yeah, that's basically me. I'm being dramatic. But yeah, that's that. Thank you guys for getting to the end of this video. Sorry about the light change. It's been 3 different light changes, and I finally decided to come outside when it's about to get dark. But okay, I'm glad I finished the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and most definitely subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.